Welcome everybody to town hall number 33. Ron Pablo, are you recording already?
Yeah, I'm recording right now.
Okay, so welcome everybody to town hall number 33. Let us know where you're tuned in from so we can see who is joining us today and how many countries we have represented. Oh my goodness. Oh, hi Ken.
Hello. Hello.
Deep funding round 4 is in full swing. And I just checked 2 minutes ago and we had 40 proposals submitted. So congratulations to everyone who already submitted a proposal. 40 is not a bad number. We still have so many days to go. Hello from Nigeria, Africa. Ooh, nice. Who else is here? Let me check. Oh, we have hello from Athens, Greece. How beautiful. Tuning in from Amsterdam, Netherlands. Nice. Northeast Coast, USA. Wow, we really have people from around the world. I'm tuning in from Spain. Good afternoon from Toronto, Ontario. I used to live there for 4 years. Toronto is awesome.
Good restaurants and good food.
What?
Good restaurants and good food.
Yeah, Toronto supposedly is one of the top cities in the world with the absolute most amount of restaurants. I think they have over 6,000 or 7,000 restaurants in the city, which is crazy. Like for its size, it's crazy. I think they have the most amount of restaurants per square or something. It was really hello from Nigeria.
That's a lot of scrolling on DoorDash. That's a lot of scrolling on DoorDash.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Wow, 16 participants. I was wondering how many people would tune in today since we have half of our town hall as a trivia segment, and sometimes people do not like to test their knowledge because they're too embarrassed. So they don't tune in, but I mean, you can play as anonymous in this game, but we'll get there in a minute. For now, in this town hall, I mean, the trivia game is going to be the second part of it, and I'll explain the rules when we get there. For the first part, we still want to give you some time to answer some of your deep funding round 4 related questions. We have Jan in the room, and he can answer all the questions. So we're going to start with that. If you have anything you'd like to know around deep funding round 4, if there's anything unclear, if you've submitted your proposal and you want to know what's happening next, ask your questions, shoot away. And if there's absolutely no questions, we can prepare the trivia, but I'll give you some time to think about any questions. And Jan, if you have anything that you would like to present to the community, also
I can
fire away, but Ken already has his hand up.
Okay, I'll shut up and let Ken do the speaking. Hi, Ken.
Hello. Front row in the classroom, as always, being a nuisance. Just a quick question, if anything has changed in the marketing category in terms of previously, if you wanted to apply for a higher than $5,000 funding, targets would need to be set. And I'm wondering if that is true for this current round as well.
No, we do it a little bit different. We have a higher maximum amount, 10K if I'm not mistaken. And we do motivate everybody to do performance-based marketing proposals. It's very important for marketing things that it's measurable. But we talked a little bit about how we could best evaluate good marketing proposals and how to do that. And even if we have that thing with 5,000 and then over 5,000, make it measurable, it's becoming a little bit complex and not everything fits in that mold. But what we do have this round, which is also different, is that the marketing circle will be reviewing all the marketing proposals. So they will be reviewing and assessing those proposals from a marketing strategy point of view, see if it's aligned with the marketing strategy of Deep Funding, of the marketing circle. And we talked a little bit about what form and shape that would have. So we don't want it to become too centralized. On the other hand, we do want to make sure that we create maximum value for the buck. So what the marketing circle will be doing will be similar as all the other community experts we hope to collect will be doing, creating an expert review. But I think that will probably count very heavily for the rest of the community. And for sure, the marketing circle will look very carefully at KPIs and performance-driven proposals.
Thank you very much, Sean. This sounds like it's an opportunity perhaps for someone who, like myself, enjoys the creative aspect but has no knowledge of the marketing side of it, to then collaborate with someone who's experienced with how KPIs work, how to approach audiences, and so on.
Yeah, so for these kind of things, it's always useful to propose as early as possible because you can get feedback from, in this case, the marketing circle or the review group, but also from the community. And that feedback can help you make a better proposal. So maybe also good to mention this here. So if a community member creates a rating for your proposal, what we added during or at the end of the test round actually is the option for the owner of the proposal to give an answer to that review. Because what sometimes happened is that a reviewer rating would be given on the wrong assumptions. Maybe somebody has changed it or improved their proposal based on that review, or maybe the reviewer didn't quite understand it or whatever reason. So now you have the option to answer to the reviewer. We thank you for your feedback. We have addressed your concern and we have now changed our proposal. And then, of course, that could be an incentive for the reviewer to change their review as well. And this changing of this, so what we added, what we fixed recently, not really a bug, a missing feature, I would say, is at the beginning of the round, it wasn't yet possible for a proposer to change that answer. Because when the reviewer changed their rating, then after that, the proposer could say thank you or whatever. We don't want to have a whole thread there like we have in the other tab with communication. So it's just one level down and only one reaction to keep it focused on ratings. But over time, you can still have a dialogue like that.
Wonderful, thank you.
One other important thing, I think, Judith, we should say about the marketing circle and town halls. Would you like me to address that topic?
Yes, please. I'm still doing a few things on the back end here.
Okay, great. So what we are trying to do is well, first of all, we're trying to make me talk less during town halls, so already failing at that. But we do want to make it more about the proposers, and about you, and about deep funding, and make it an onboarding ramp. So therefore also this trivia, and there's also last time introductions, and yeah, soon we will have the spotlight day. So that's all in the spirit of the town hall, so how we would like to see it. Now, what we also want to accomplish is to have regional town halls. And right now we're thinking about maybe one in Latin, which is already going on. Maybe one in Africa, maybe one in Asia. I'm not sure if that will exactly work out that way, but that's the line of thinking. So we can't source a town hall for, or support a town hall for every country or every city. We don't have that size yet. And what we want to do is bring a little bit more coordination in that. We will have a community website in a couple of months where there's an agenda for all these town halls that you can filter on the region, etc. And also these guidelines, what a town hall should be. We don't want to control it, but we want to guide it so that there's alignment across the regions. And in order to accomplish that, we landed very recently on the idea that we will probably make an RFP for town halls. So instead of just deciding one-ended who will be awarded for what, etc., sometimes we do that as an experiment. We want to describe very clearly what the conditions are for town hall, also what the bandwidth is in rewards and where what it depends upon. And after Deep Funding Round 4, we'll have a new RFP process, and this will be one of the RFPs part of that. And then anybody that would be interested could make an offer, a proposal. But we will limit the number of town halls that we can support at the same time. But at least everybody gets a chance to propose, and everybody gets a chance to propose against the same conditions. Important thing. That also means that we'd rather not see town hall proposals in this round. We haven't properly put that in any rule yet, but we want to make sure that we do this the right way and want to avoid that people now get awarded for something that is not aligned with the goal that we have later on. So we need to formalize that a little bit. And like I say, it's very recent information, but we'll publish a little bit more about that very soon. Short question, long answer. Sorry, Judith.
No, I was just gonna check if anybody else has a question. Because there's 18 participants, and I'm sure a lot of them already have submitted their proposals, but maybe some are still in the proposal writing process. And yeah, does anybody have more questions? We can also do another quick check-in at the end of the session. Maybe you need some time to think.
I have one more mention to make, a notification almost, because I would like to mention that the notification, the email notifications have been fixed. I haven't completely tested it myself. If anybody has not a good experience yet, I would like to hear. At the beginning of the round, the sending of the email, the cron job technically was giving some issues, which we didn't expect. So notifications were visible on the web page, but the email function for that was also very important to us. So the way it works right now, if somebody creates a comment or a rating to your proposal, you will get a notification by email. If I create a comment and somebody replies to that, then I will get a notification as well. And to avoid that the most active people here will get spammed, we are aggregating these notifications in a daily mail. So you won't get more than one email every day. But we do hope that this will fuel dialogues and ensure that there is back and forth, and there's a lot of feedback coming along on the platform. So if this doesn't work like I just described it in your case, then please let me know. William.
Sorry about that. Is deep funding specifically for deep funding, or is it part of the general process of the budget overall as part of the Discord community?
Is deep funding for deep funding? I'm not quite sure if I understand your question.
Sorry, my apologies. You have projects that are being presented within the deep funding environment that are specifically showcased, looked at, and then you make a decision on whether or not you want to support the growth of that project. I'm wondering, are normal items in the budget for the Discord part of this process, or where does that take place?
Okay, well, thank you for your question. I'm not quite sure if I completely understand it, but the purpose of deep funding is to help grow our decentralized AI platform. Discord is just one of the community channels, not one that I particularly frequent a lot. If I go to social media, it's usually Telegram, but everybody makes their own choices there. And Telegram, Discord are just community channels. You can do whatever you want within reason. Any proposal can be submitted by anyone in the deep funding portal, but the rules are it should help the platform grow. And the second goal of deep funding is we want to build a community or create a community of builders. And it should be aligned with the mission and vision of SingularityNET, as in building a beneficial AGI. So rather not killer robots and spyware and stuff like that. Yeah.
Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it.
Feel free, ask any questions. That's why we're here. This is exactly why we're here today. So I appreciate your questions, and please keep them coming.
Yeah, anybody else? If not, wait, what? Game on skill side for expansion. Where did the comment go?
We have Clement here that
okay.
wants to speak.
Yeah,
go ahead,
yeah, Clement, go ahead.
Clément. You have to pronounce it in French. I heard that last week.
Clément.
Yeah, well, I said it last time that Judith is so keen on pronouncing my name with the French accent, and it's nice, but it's Clemens, right? So
I'm sorry. It's because I have a friend named Clément, and how you say it is Clément.
yeah,
so I've never said it any other way. So, but I'll make an effort to say Clement. Clement.
I do like the accent actually, so it's nothing bad though. So well, Jan, I'd like to say first of all, you're looking very different today. Straight to the my comments. Now the email section which you've introduced, it's been quite helpful, honestly, and it's fostered some environment of interaction, right? Because sometimes I can get a lot busy, and then I don't know what's happened to my proposal, but then I come to get mails that certain activities have happened on my proposal, and then I'm forced to get on the portal and see what people have talked about in regards to what I submitted, and then I'm able to make comments. And then I also appreciate the fact that, I mean, these mails are quite aggregated, right? So I get a single mail that gives me a listing of the entire activities of my proposal, right? And then I don't always have to, resort to having 13, 15 mails a day. And it's quite boring though. But the only problem I have is sometimes these mails, they come really late, right? So sometimes I get on the platform, I get these notifications and then respond to them. But these mails still come even after I have given the response already on the platform, right? So it's timing, right? But it's a great idea on the whole. So thank you very much for having that chain of thought.
All right. The idea is that you wouldn't get any notifications from reactions that you already have viewed. So I'll share this with the team. I can imagine in the future we will have some more preferences, whether you want to have daily mails or hourly mails or something else, or which kind of things you want or don't want to have in your mail. But this is helpful feedback, and I'm also very glad that you do like that it helps you, that the feature helps you. And yeah, maybe it's not perfect yet. I would like to mention here, I'm very happy about the state of the platform right now. This is the first round we're doing on this new custom in-house built platform. And I think it's, to be honest, without any negativity to the predecessor of this platform, I think it's already an improvement in many ways. But at the same time, it's a work in progress. I have a long list of things that I would like to see there, would like to add, would like to improve. Some are very small things. I'll give you an example of a small thing. On the overview tab of your proposal, I would like, so sometimes there's a big title and then the answer is no or something. And those are the things that I would like to remove. And also the wording of these titles makes sense in the back end, but makes less sense in the front end. Unfortunately, we can only change this after people have stopped working on proposals to avoid issues, so that we can't change that right away. But that's more like a cosmetic thing. But a lot of other things will be added and changed and adapted as well. We'll have the RFP process online that will impact the navigation also quite severely, also on the My Projects part. We'll have better profiles of everybody that works on the platform so that people can see where you commented, what teams you were part of, what activity you have done, etc., etc. These are just a few things. So I'm very happy. I can imagine it's not perfect yet. Well, I know it's not perfect yet, but we will progress step by step and round by round. Also helped by your feedback, by the way. And that feedback function is also one thing we need to add there.
Yeah, and sorry, I want to ask this quickly. What is really the difference between a discussion and the review/rating functionality on a proposal, right? Because if you check on the review/ratings, you see that people make comments, right? And then you can get to the discussion sessions and people also make comments as well.
Yeah.
I understand that. Or do discussions result in some sort of ratings that are not displayed there or something? Or are they related in some ways, or are they independent of each other?
So I'm not sure if it will stay like this forever. The idea behind it is that you can get into a conversation with a proposer, ask a number of questions, whatever, in the discussion tab. And then when you have made up your mind about a proposal, then you can give a review and a rating. And like I explained just before, we want to give the proposer the option to give some feedback on that review or rating, because if you don't like the rating, if you think the reviewer missed some crucial thing in your proposal or you have changed it, then we would like some conversation there to be visible. Also to the community, right? So if suppose that a reviewer would say, this project is totally infeasible, this is impossible to do. And you could answer, well, I disagree because we already did exactly this in another project in a previous thing. So, and that's important for the community to understand. So we want to give the proposers at least the ability to give some feedback on that rating. But we don't want to replicate the whole discussion tab under the reviews and rating, which is why we only have that single feature. Having said that, it might be in the future we change it a little bit. Sometimes I think the reviews and ratings are a little bit over-engineered, especially for community ratings with these 4 attributes. But this is one of the things I would love to evaluate after this round.
Thank you, Jan. That was quite exhausting. Thank you.
Exhausting, yeah. Exhaustive, you mean, that's right. Not exhausting.
And William
I can be
wrote,
exhausting, I know. I'm sorry.
William wrote in the chat, is there a link to the email system you're discussing? I think that was related to the previous question we had with the messaging. Is there a link to the email system you're discussing?
So
I think that was
there's no link.
the
But if you have registered on the portal and you are active on the portal, then you get a notification in your email.
yeah, exactly. It's email notification via the platform. All right.
The notifications are also visible on the platform itself. There's this bell function, and also in your profile, you can view past notifications, etc. Sorry, I'll shut up, Judith.
No. Any more questions before we head into the trivia competition? All right. Then here's how it works for trivia. Oh, there's more hands. Okay. Rosario, go ahead.
Nice to see you again, Judith. I'm pretty much new to this community. Judith introduced me to Singularity last Monday and this grant opportunity as well. So I'm just getting to know the platform and how the grant is supposed to be applied for. But I was looking into the form that I need to fill. And regarding to the milestones, I had a minor question regarding, for example, the Garha project with who I'm working for. They already have all the project roadmap milestones already set it. But I imagine that the milestones are regarding the funding that we are asking for the grant, right?
No, so first of all, welcome and great to have you here. So what is exactly the issue with the milestones that I'm not quite
I'm just confused. It's like, for example, we already set some milestone regarding the whole development of the project on the white paper in the project roadmap. Should I put exactly the same milestones, or the milestones regarding us what we're going to do with the funding if we get it from the grant?
So the milestones are required. So you have to fill that in, and they're also calculated for you. So there's a reason we do that. For instance, there is a 25% reservation that is mandatory. That was once decided for a reservation for API calls. You can now also use it for hosting. In the past, this created a lot of confusion because different people calculated in different ways or didn't do it, or decided, oh, I don't do 25%, I think 15% is okay, or whatever. And that created a lot of fuss and friction. Therefore, we are now helping community members to do that calculation for you. And you even, if you at the beginning you say, we have a project for $50,000, then the milestones, whenever you add the milestone, it will calculate for you what the remaining amount is. So you can add that. So you can never, your milestones are always aligned with the total amount. That was another issue we had in the past, that people would say, hey, we ask for 50K, but then if we add up their milestones, it's 55K, for instance. And then we would get into an argument about that. Yeah, but and if that happens one day before voting or something, you can imagine that that's quite a hassle. So this makes it cleaner. It helps you. If you already have these milestones in another document, in a linked white paper or something, yeah, you will just have to take them over. We will also use these milestones when we are creating your contract, because you will be paid out based on these milestones. So whenever you completed a milestone, you will get a disbursement. So there are all kinds of reasons why it's important for us to have these milestones well structured in the system. And that's why we are using this system.
Super, really good answer. I'm much clearer now. Thank you.
By the way, Rosario, I'm so happy to see you here. We met on Monday at a live event, and she was introducing her project, and I thought immediately, well, this would be interesting for deep funding. So I told her about deep funding, and it's so great to see you here and actually see that you're submitting a proposal. because it's only been 3 days since we met.
Well done,
Yeah,
both
writing
of you.
quickly, yes. Thank you for
Amazing.
the data, and nice to know. I'm loving the project and the community, so it's nice to be here actually.
Yeah, welcome.
Looking
I
forward
can't wait.
to see your project now. Yeah,
Yeah, it's really interesting. You really have to read it. It's amazing.
cool.
We have another hand up. Ayo or Ayo.
Ayo, yeah,
Ayo.
your first, yes, your first guess was right. Good evening from here. This is Ayo from Nigeria, and I just want to commend everyone. This session, the community does feel very warm, and I just want to say that's amazing. I just gotten into Singularity Network, and I think this is my fourth or third day. So I'm just getting started, but I mean, so far it's been an amazing experience. Great people, great conversations, very warm, very intelligent people, very intentional people. Willing to help, willing to offer information. It's just wonderful, and I just want to say this is definitely a tell about the quality of the leaders in the community, and I want to commend you guys. Thank you so much. It's been an amazing journey so far. I thought it would feel. I thought I would feel more lost. I thought it would feel like entering a big hall where you don't know who or know what to do. But I mean, it's been totally different. People always. I mean, somebody. I was in a session earlier, and I think it was the onboarding program. And then somebody said, "Oh, so this person is going to be somebody's mentor." And then so somebody gave me a mentor just like that, without, and it's just amazing. It's just amazing. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. I'm happy to be here, and I look forward to all the great things that we will do together. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing this, Ayo. It's really wonderful to hear this firsthand, and I love that. Yeah, you feel the warmth of the community, and yeah, I hope we can continue to build that culture. The sunshine here on my face helps also a little bit, maybe. So I hope it wasn't too obvious that I bribed Ayo to say all of this. Of course, nobody would say that voluntarily. No, thanks a lot. I appreciate your kind words, and it's great. Very often on social media and stuff, you get only criticism, etc. And it's wonderful also to get positive feedback. And good luck in Deep Funding and with your proposal.
Thank
Hi,
you.
Ines.
Thank you so much.
Clement, you still have your hand up. Is that a second question, or you still have your hand up from before?
Clement is an old hand here, I think.
Okay.
Sorry, I'd raise that down. Sorry.
All good. All right. Any other questions? Welcome, Ines. Good to see you here.
Hi Judith. Hi Jan.
Hi.
Hi everyone.
Hi, Ines.
All right. So if there's no more questions, we can start the trivia segment. So if you're very new to the ecosystem, you can of course still play. I mean, why not? At the very least, you're gonna learn a lot since you're gonna see the right answers. So over the past days, I've tested so many trivia platforms because I've never hosted a trivia game night in my life. And I thought it would be really straightforward, but it really wasn't. But after reviewing, I think it was 6, 7, or 8 platforms, I found this one, and it's really fun and cool. And I really hope you're going to enjoy it. And you're going to have to give me feedback on how the experience was, since this is going to be the first time we're using it. So I'm going to post the link. There's no downloading app required. Basically, I just post the link in the chat. It gives you access to the website, and then you're going to put in access code, which I'm also going to drop in the chat. You can play from your phone, from your laptop, from any device. So it's really, really easy to join. Basically, it's just going to ask you for a display name or your username, so you can play as an anonymous person if you don't want anyone to see how good or bad you're doing, or you can also play with your name. I mean, pick the name that you want. We're gonna crown the top 3 winners at the end of the day. At the end of the game, there's 25 questions, and the top 3 winners will win some AGIX. Let me see. In terms of the rules, there's really not a lot. So for each question, you're gonna have 15 seconds to answer, and then it's gonna stop, and then you're gonna see if you answered correctly or not. And then I, as the host, can choose if I want to show you how everybody else did, and if I want to show you the leaderboard. So after every question, we can take a little break and see how everyone is doing. For some of the longer questions, I'll give you 25 seconds to answer. So the faster you respond, the more points you get. So it's not only you get points for the right or wrong answer, you also get points for answering really fast. So that makes it a little bit more fun. In this software, you can also set it that you lose points when you answer wrong. And you can also set it that you get kicked out immediately if you answer wrong. But I turned those settings off for now, so we're gonna do the easy way. For now, everyone stays in the game, and you do not lose any points for wrong answers, you just gain points. So yeah, you can play on any device. I guess you can leave Zoom running in the background if you want. It should work just fine. If you have any comments, you can just unmute yourself. You do not have to raise a hand, because I'm not even going to be on the Zoom screen. I'm going to be on the trivia host screen. So I'm not even going to see if someone raises hands. Yes?
Judith, Rosario here. Did you write already the link in the chat or not?
No, I haven't chatted
yeah, okay. Sorry.
I'm going to do it. I'm actually going to do it now. So you can all start setting up your username. So this is the link, and the access code is basically what you see at the end of the link. It's 7, capital F, capital Q, capital O, and 3. So I'll give you some time. So right now you should just see a screen where it's asking you probably for the access code, and it's going to ask you to pick a username. And then once you guys are ready, you can let me know, and then I will start the timer. It's going to be a 50-second timer, and then this game starts. And after every question, we're going to take a quick break so you can catch your breath and you can see how you did. So let me know if you can access the website without problems.
And there are prizes to win, right?
Yes, I guess so.
You really have to. I'm also joining because I can really use that money, I think.
Well, that would be a bit unfair if you're playing, but
no, I'll be the jury in case there is some ambiguity somewhere or whatever. I'll be the jury.
I think what you could do, you could join as a player and just click a bunch of wrong answers just to still be in the experience and give me feedback on how you like it overall. So you can kind of play with a bit of self-sabotage and just not do well. As long as you're not in the top 3. All right, so the winners for today, because it's a bit of a easier trivia, I suppose. So the top winner is gonna get $25 in AGIX, and number 2 and 3 are both gonna get $10 in AGIX. So it's not a massive amount of money. but we are gonna make them a bit harder in the future. Although some questions are fairly tricky and a little bit mean as well. But we'll see how everyone's doing. All right. Does anybody have problems accessing the website? Did you all pick a username?
Yeah, I pick. Hello, everyone. Ale here from NerdConf. I don't turn my camera on today because I'm kind of sick in my bed. Yeah, I don't feel so good, but I wanted to join the trivia because I think this is a really cool moment to share, and also lunch break, so it's a good combo. I wanted to ask if I get in the link now. A game will begin shortly. Am I in the right place? Because it didn't ask for a code, and I don't know if we have to put a code or not. I didn't understand that. Am I in the right place?
You're on the right code. There's a few different modes that you can play, and for some it asks for access code and for some it doesn't. I recently changed the mode, so I don't know if in that mode it also asks for access code. You're definitely in the right place if you're seeing a screen that says the game is about to start. And if you're all seeing that screen, then I suppose we can get started. Is there anybody that has trouble accessing it? Are you all ready? You can I guess you can also fully unmute yourself so we can just chat.
Yeah, there are some sound effects with the thing, so I don't know what will happen if everybody is unmuted, but we can try.
Yeah, there are sound effects. So if you're in an environment where you need to be quiet, then maybe it's good to turn down your volume. All right, so I'll give you another 2 minutes. I just got kicked out as the deep funding host on Zoom, so I will just quickly make sure I am back online. Yes. I love when the internet cuts out for 1.5 seconds. I don't know why it does that, but it does it all the time. All right.
So the first one that answers correctly wins a point. If you answer one question, you get 1 point, right? Or the first one.
So for every question you get 100 points, and the faster. So if you answer super fast, you get 100 points. If you answer a little bit slower, you get like 80, and then like you see it decreasing with time. Like the later you answer, the fewer points you get. But everybody gets points if you answer correctly. They're just all, depending on how fast you answer, it will show you how many points you got. And then you have 25 questions. And then at the end of the day, we'll see who wins. But I can also show you the leaderboard after every question. And we just have 2 more people joining, I think. I'll have to share the link again in the Zoom chat because they're not going to see the chat. So for everyone who just joined, this is the access link to the trivia game that is about to start in less than a minute, I would say. So are you all seeing the screen? I'm listening, but can't join the trivia. Yep. That's okay, Ines. Should we get started? I'm so excited to try this. All right. I'm not quite sure what happens if you're joining after the game starts. Like if anyone's entering late and they're joining the game late, I think probably they just start at whatever question we're currently at. I don't think they'll be able to start from question number 1. But they can still play. All right. I'm gonna hit the 15-second countdown timer. And then you should see the first question.
Good
10.
luck, everybody.
Yeah, good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
We need a little musical jingle. All the questions are on.
You want musical jingle?
Yeah.
There is a setting. There is a setting that I can turn on background music, but I don't know how annoying it is. It's like really annoying gaming music, then I don't know how I feel about it.
Well, it's probably less annoying than Ken trying to do it for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so did we all answer? I'm going to show you the correct answer. So 2022 is the correct answer. By the way, do you guys prefer me to read out the questions? Or do you want to read it by yourself? Like, technically, I can read them out if you want, but I don't know if it's distracting.
I like hearing them. It's more like a trivia event.
Okay, so here's some results. Can you all see the results? We have 21% that answered right. I mean, it was a difficult question. Not everyone has been here from the beginning. Let me see what else it lets me do.
We're that young, that we look so mature, but we're that young.
All right, I'm gonna go to question 2. You're all ready? There you go. You have 15 seconds. Which funding round is currently open? Round 4, 5, 3, or 6?
Or option E, none of the above.
What? That's not an option, is it? All right, let's see. Show correct answer. There we go. It's round 4. And how many people got that right? 88%, guys, not bad.
Well, this was an easy one, Judith.
It was an easy one, but let's look at
I'm making an effort to do everything wrong.
Here's the leaderboard so far. Oh, we have some cool names. The first one is just a smiley face. Nice one. But if you have a name that we cannot recognize and you're in first, second, or third place, you're still gonna have to reveal who you are technically, because we need your wallet to send you money. All right, here's the next question.
That's our devious scheme here.
How much funding is going to be awarded in round 4? I'm not going to read that out. These numbers are too long. 15 seconds is really tricky, but...
Sorry, I guess none of the answers are correct. I don't know if I'm wrong, but I thought it was like one. Sorry, I can't mention right now, but I can't find the right answer on the options.
I'm afraid the right answer is there, Victor. You should know, actually.
I'm gonna show you the right answer.
Then I'm missing something, to be very honest.
This is the right answer. $1,520,000 US.
I thought it's 550 though.
Well, I checked.
No, it should be right. If you have any doubt, seriously, by the way, then
well, you can just go on to deepfunding.ai right now, and it will literally show you on the first screen. 31% got that right.
Okay.
I'm gonna skip the leaderboard for now. I'm gonna do like every second question. We'll look at the leaderboard.
You know, I would almost say we would need to count option C right as well, because in some of our communication, we've rounded it a little bit and said 1.5 million. So
But that is not what it says on the website. Like on the main thing, like right when you go on the website. Like, no, don't make it complicated. I cannot change that.
just trying to how far this tool will bring us, what the options are.
You're just stirring the pot.
What did I get myself into? Okay. Next question. What does RFP stand for? Ready for proposal, renewed funding plan, request for proposition, or request for proposal?
I like all the answers, by the way.
One person that costing more than the service.
Some of it took me so long to come up with. All right, show the correct answer. It is D. And let's see how many people got that right. 13%. Whoa, I didn't. Oh no, 63% got that right. I was gonna say. Nice. All right, let's have a really quick look at the leaderboard. Who is the best of the best? Ubio, not bad. Mayor DeFi, hence our smiley face. All right, here comes the next question. How many projects were awarded in Deep Funding Round 3? 79, 25, 43, or 36? Sure, correct answer. That's a tricky one. It was 43.
Aha!
Let's see how many people
We have
got
a
that
winner
right.
there.
Hey, where did it go? 40 people got that right. All right, next one. Are you ready? Question 6. Who's the manager of operations at Deep Funding? Is it Ben Gertzel, Jan Horlings, Raphael Presa, or Janet Adams? That's also a bit tricky. Not everyone's gonna know that.
I thought it was Judith.
I wish I
In real life, it's Judith. It's just somebody else who pretends to be.
No, it would not be a good idea to make me manager of operations. I'm so strict when it comes to handing out money. I'd be, oh no.
So what you're saying is we should never vote you in there.
No, please don't. I'm way too stingy.
Raphael will be so disappointed.
How many people got that right? 14 people got that right. 64%. Well, Jan is the chief of Deep Funding. The manager of operations is actually Raphael. But I admit it was a bit of a tricky question. Let's see. Current player ranking. Major DeFi is still in the lead.
No, not still. Before it was Ubio, but Mayor
Oh yeah, right.
overturned Ubio. Come on, Ubio, you can do it, my man.
Kenneth, welcome to place 3 as well. All right,
Thank you. I'd like to thank
7.
everyone who
Here
helped me
we
get my wrong answer right.
Which token was used to award projects in the past funding rounds? Was it ADA, ETH, AGIX, or USDT?
Sorry, it's showing a different question here.
What?
Yeah. It repeated the question for me. I don't know why that happened. It repeated the last question.
Yeah, which token was used to award projects in the past funding rounds? Was it ADA?
So what I'm seeing here is who is the manager of operations at Deep Funding? That's what it showed here.
Okay, refresh your screen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not fair anymore.
If your internet is slow, it might not
Update.
trigger. I don't know. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see now, but it's gone. Yeah,
Did you answer?
Nah, it was already gone by then.
Really? It should still, like, it just doesn't show you?
Nah.
Oh, Don't worry, you'll have the opportunity to catch up because some of the questions give you double points. If you get them
Whoa.
ready, you'll be able to catch up. But let me know how you're doing on the next question and if it shows. Is it showing for everybody else? Or has anybody
It hasn't
any
moved yet.
problem? Hmm?
It hasn't moved yet. We're still at which token?
Yeah. So now you should see that 86% got it right. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm triggering the next questions. We're going on to question number 8. Are you ready? It's coming in 3, 2, 1. Refresh your screen if you have a slow internet connection. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. When did Deep Funding launch its new proposal submission portal for testing? December 23, March 24, May 24, or January 24? It's tricky.
I think I am not very good with trivias.
What?
I think I am not very good playing trivia.
Oh, don't worry, I'm usually terrible at any type of trivia. 25% got that right. It's a bit of a tricky question. Let's look at the leaderboard. Oh, wow. There's some change. Shukran has entered the top 3.
I see.
Nice.
I see. Mayor may have stepped down on that one. Was that intentional, Mayor?
All right, ready for question number 9. It's coming in 3, 2, 1. What is Deep Funding Spotlight Day? I'm not going to read it out. It's too long. It'll distract you.
You have to be a quick reader for this one.
I think I gave, this one you have 25 seconds because it's more text to read.
Ah, okay.
It's pretty cool that you can set it for every single question, how long you want to give the participants time. It's like the only platform that does it. All right, so show correct answer. Oh, I'm really interested in seeing who got that right. Oh, wait, first that's the leaderboard. Oh, welcome back, Ken.
We're number 3.
Yay!
And Ubino is gaining again. Watch out.
All right.
The results in the other screen, the percentages, who voted on the other thing.
44%. Can you see that?
Yeah, 44, but I don't see how many percent on B, C, and D.
Oh, really? It shows me 38% on...
Oh. Weird.
You can see it?
No,
It's only showing,
but
it's only showing 44% answer correct.
Yeah, I see
Looks
that.
like
but I don't see
named Dan.
I think there's something wrong here.
I don't see how many people thought B or C or D was the right answer.
That's weird. I can see it on my screen.
I see everything, but it's
see
all different values from what you guys are saying. You guys are spitting out different values from what I see, but I do see all of them.
What is it showing for
I
you?
suppose, Curtis, on your screen, you're at the top of the leaderboard, aren't you?
That's right, Jan. I got all of them wrong. I was not reading.
So what it shows from my screen is percent, C 100%, and then percent. That's all it shows.
It shows A 100%, then the rest percent. Then it now writes here 44% answered correct.
For me, it shows 44% correct, 38%, and then 19%, and then 0%.
Okay.
That's weird.
Let's
I wonder.
continue to see if it's an odd one out.
I wonder if it has to do with the platform or with people's internet connection. Anyways, I'm gonna trigger the next question in 3, 2, 1, go. How often are deep funding town halls held currently? Bi-weekly, monthly, weekly, or whenever the community requests it?
That's a tricky one.
It's a tricky one. Yes, it is.
Well, it is tricky because it recently changed. But the correct answer is weekly currently.
Haha!
All right, so can you guys see the live results now? It says 27% answered bi-weekly, 0% said monthly, 67% got it right, and then 7% said whenever the community requested. But you can all see that.
Yes,
It's strange. I get different values than you do, Judith.
That's so
But they're
weird.
close. But they're close.
That's really weird.
But I guess those values are not.
Which browser are you using, Curtis?
I'm sorry, what was that, Ubio?
Which browser are you using?
Brave.
Okay.
Yeah, I see 25,069,6. That's what I see.
Strange.
So these are part of it when we're doing product testing with different browsers.
Yeah. But I guess those values are not that important. The most important is that it counts like your scores. Like the most important is that it actually counts the leaderboard correctly. I also don't have to.
Actually, Curtis, we rigged the game to make sure that you wouldn't win, but I thought you would notice.
I also don't have to share that screen. It gives me the option. I can also just show the leaderboard or just the correct answer or just skip to the next question if you prefer that. Like I don't have to share any of the percentages.
Nice.
By the way, one tip, Judith, maybe for the people who have a slow connection, it might help if when you do the next question, you immediately start reading the question. So if people have to wait for the screen to load or something, they can already listen and they don't lose time.
Yeah, the problem is that it's on 2 different screens. Like for me to trigger the next question, I have to be on a different screen and then I have to skip to a different screen to be able to actually see the question.
I can also read it if you want, but
yeah, if you want to read it, that'd be super helpful because I'm losing like 3 seconds by switching over the screen and I cannot have it side by side because I'm afraid it's gonna.
Let's give it a try. I'll read it this time and then people can choose if they rather have your voice.
No, I think you're gonna do way better. Okay, I'm triggering question number 11 in 3, 2, 1, go.
How many pools are open in deep funding round 4? 5, 6, 7, or 8 pools? I would have to think about that one.
All right, here comes the correct answer. It is 6.
Darn.
All right, live answer results. 57% got that right. Should we also check the leaderboard? Let's see what's going on there. Whoa, it hasn't changed much. Major DeFi comes in first, followed by Ubio and then Shukran. I mean, long-term community members, all of you, I'm not surprised. But the questions are getting super tricky at the end of it. Jan, are you ready? I'm triggering the next question in 3, 2, 1, go.
What percentage of monthly minted AGIX tokens are allocated to deep funding? Is that 45%, 25%, 15%, or 30%?
You have to read faster.
Sorry?
You definitely have to read faster.
By the time you finished, the time was up.
I hope I don't give anything away by my intonation.
It's 30%. All right, let's see who got that right. That's a tricky question. 14% got it right. Oh, Are you all surprised that it's 30%? Did you all think it was way lower? Yeah, 43% thought it was 15%. Honestly, I would have gotten that wrong if I wouldn't have looked it up. So
That's a tricky one. That's a good.
It is. All right. Jan, 3, 2, 1. Here comes question number 13.
What is the main goal of deep funding? Build AGI as fast as possible, become the largest decentralized funding program for AI builders, grow Singularity as decentralized marketplace, or decide which AI projects are safe for humanity to use?
The crowd goes wild.
It still wasn't fast enough, Jan. Sorry.
Is there a rapper in the house here?
Yeah.
We need an AI Buster Rhymes. AI Buster Rhymes and run through the trans.
God is crazy.
Let's see who got it right. 50% got it right. Wait.
What?
43% thought that the goal is becoming the largest decentralized funding program for AI builders. Jan, make it happen. We're becoming the largest.
Oh, there already.
Come on. All right. Next question, and then we check the leaderboard. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Which voting mechanism is used in deep funding? A. Token-based quorum voting, conviction voting, holographic consensus, quadratic voting. Wow!
By the way, all of them exist.
Really?
Holographic.
Wow.
Yes.
I didn't know that. Which one is holographic consensus? Oh, consensus.
Yeah, you can Google it. I read a whole blog post around voting mechanisms when I came up with this question because I didn't know what else there is in quadratic voting. Let's see, show correct answers.
It's a good.
And
yeah, sorry.
Let's see who got it right. 50% got it right. Token-based quorum voting was the second most voted item. Okay, let's look at the leaderboard. Whoa, welcome, Ken.
Oh, holding steady.
Ken has been here.
There's a bloody fight going on for the third place here.
All right. Someone just entered the waiting room. Can't see who it was, but I'm gonna share the link to the trivia again quickly. If you still want to join, the game has already started, so it's not great, but you can still join. All you have to do is click the link and you should be able to join the game. All you have to do is pick a username. All right. Question number 15 coming in 3, 2, 1.
What pool has been newly added to the deep funding round 4? Ideation, miscellaneous, new projects, community building. This way you're never going to win.
This might be when Ubio steps in. Oh, let's see.
Community building would be a great pool. All right, let's see who got it right.
Oh man, you tricked us with that.
Got it right.
You tricked us with that one.
Yo, right?
Yeah, I was just shouting out. I forgot that.
We got to play poker.
All right, next question. Then we check the leaderboard. 3, 2, 1. Here's number 16.
What minimum average grade is required for a project to move to the voting phase? A C+, 8 out of 10, 7, or 6.5?
That's so difficult.
What an interesting question.
All right, correct answer is 6.5. And let's see who is genius and got that right, because it is, whoa, 43% right. I did not expect that. Well done.
It's an important one for everybody to understand. If the average grade that you get is below 6.5, then you won't make it to, then you won't be funded. It won't be awarded. So the average grade of everybody voting for you, balanced by their voting weight, should be 6.5 or higher.
I imagine the 7 people that got it right are the 7 that got burned by it.
Could be. All right. Next question, then we check the leaderboard. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
What is the new name for the group that reviews the quality of each proposal in deep funding rounds? The Community Expert Group, Proposal Committee, Proposal Quality Assessors, Quality Expert Group.
Here we go.
Oh.
Little bit tricky because that's a very recent renaming. Let's see who got it right. 64%, guys, you're brilliant. Okay, leaderboard time. Whoa!
Okay, the race is on.
Oh,
Rubio, I can see you.
Mayor, what happened? Were you on a bio break or
Mayor's
what?
been standing one place. What happened, man?
I got one question repeated.
Oh, same thing happened to me.
Yeah, so I missed one question.
But don't worry, the questions with 200 points are still coming
It
up.
happened to me and I'm up now,
Even
man.
with Ubio, Ubio also missed one. So I think this is fair.
Anything's still possible. We have 8 questions left. Yeah, 8 questions left. All right, next one. Oh, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Use proposals to see if they meet the minimum criteria to progress to the voting phase. The proposal quality assessors, the eligibility review group, proposal review team, quality review group.
Well done. And the correct answer is eligibility review group. Let's see who got it right. 60%. Not bad. All right. Next question in 3, 2, 1.
In deep funding, additional voting weight is given to wallets that have the highest transaction history, have been activated before 2020, have high reputation scores, or hold a deep funding platinum NFT. Wow, that's so creative, Judith.
I know. I was like, I want that NFT so badly, but it doesn't exist.
I need this platinum NFT, man.
I know, me too.
That's the VIP.
Yeah.
0% said NFT. 69% said, oh wow, they got it right. High reputation scores. Well done, guys. All right. One more question and then we'll recheck the leaderboard. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Which 3 circles exist in deep funding? Review circle marketings. I won't read them. Read them.
No
free.
way you can read that on. But you do have 25 seconds for this one, so a bit more time. But it is tricky.
You really have to be an insider to know this. Or just be very lucky.
It's like a secret handshake.
And A is the correct answer. Let's check. Live results. 60% got that right. Not bad, guys.
Wow.
Let's look at that leaderboard.
Oh, what? Oh.
Uvio got that 200-point question right. Nice one. All right. Question number 21. There's only 5 questions left, but anything's still possible. But there's 2 super tricky questions in there. But let's go. 3, 2, 1.
When does the voting phase start in deep funding round 4? May the 20th, June the 10th, June 1st, or May 29th? I would have to look that up seriously.
Well, you don't have to because I'll tell you the answer right away. It's June 10th.
Oh,
Let's see who got it right. 40%. Well done, guys. All right, next one. In 3, 2, 1.
Who votes for proposals in Deep Funding Round 4? The SingularityNET Foundation Board, anyone with a crypto wallet, AGIX token holders, or Deep Funding Circle members only?
That's kind of a trick question too.
How? This one is not hard.
Well, okay, I'll wait for the time. It's over, right? I mean, technically, anyone with a crypto wallet can vote. It just won't count.
But who votes for proposal? Well, no, come on, guys. Like,
Yo, I
All
get
I'm
what
saying
he's
is that's
saying.
accurate. All I'm saying is that's the true statement. Anyone can vote. It just doesn't really have value.
That's true.
Yeah,
So, as a
that's true.
jury member, I have to say that's true. Yeah.
all right, should we take the question out?
No.
This is quite straightforward. I think anybody who could make up that answer that Curtis was given would also know what the actual right answer would be.
let's keep
Yeah.
it. I got this one right.
All right, next question. Then we'll go to the leaderboard. 3, 2, 1.
How many deep funding town halls have been held, including today? Wow.
Whoa.
44, 57, 102,
Oh,
or
I wouldn't
33?
know that.
Well, I mentioned it at the beginning of the call, so whoever was there on time knows the answer.
Wow, never knew that.
That is so
feels-
smart to give one answer away at the beginning of the call to make
I
sure
did,
that
and I think I even said it twice. 20% were there. 3 answers. Thank you for joining early and listening.
It feels like over
Let-
100 when you go to ambassadors and deep fund town
It
halls.
feels like 1,000. It feels like so many.
Yeah, it feels like it's been over 50 now.
All right, let's check the leaderboard.
Whoa.
Ah,
whoa,
oh, that is so
surprise.
close. So close.
Mayor, how did you do this, man?
1,279 versus 1,275 points. Guys,
Look at my paddleboard.
Photo finish.
Mayor, how did you do this?
Yeah, we are still tackling. I
Yeah,
still want to
let's
win it.
let's get it, man.
all right, 2 questions left. Here comes question number 24 in 3, 2, 1.
What is Deep Funding's last blog post called? Community-driven RFPs, everything you need to know about Deep Funding's proposal submission platform, funding with purpose, Deep Funding's new growth strategy, announcing Deep Funding round 4, supporting
Yeah.
decentralized AI.
That should have been a 25-second answer, I admit it. 15 seconds was a bit short for that one, but let's see. How many people got that right? 20%. Not bad. Should we check the leaderboard before the last question, or should we just not?
Let's go for it.
Let's have one more look. It's so
Oh,
exciting, so close.
Okay, let's just have one more look.
Still no
Oh.
changes.
No change.
And change, that's a surprise. All right, then this is it, guys. Make it or break it.
Dominant.
We have prizes here, so.
Yeah, last question in 3, 2, 1.
What is the name of Deep Funding's newsletter? Deep Funding Ecosystem Update, Deep Funding Roundup, Deep Dive, Deep News.
That is also so mean because it's also somewhat new.
Very creative again.
All right, show correct answer. It's the deep dive. And if you haven't signed up for it yet, you really should. Let's see. 33% got that right, and let's reveal the final leaderboard.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, there was a change.
Wow.
Now it's 1,385 points for Mayor DeFi. Well done.
Congratulations.
Congrats,
Pretty
man.
good.
Hey,
Well,
Ubio. Hey, Ubio.
and Ubio, well played. Proud of you both and proud of you all. And of course, the real winners are at the bottom because they are the ones that learned most tonight.
See, actually, I was going to say that. Como I started super confident with the first 3 questions. I was a smiley face. So I was on the top at the beginning and I was super happy, and then definitely I fall behind. But I learned a lot. Thank you.
This is
Thank you for
pretty
the
well done.
I like
guess
to
I was
say,
lucky today.
I like to say congratulations to myself. I mean, I took 10th. I mean, that was not bad at all to come 10th.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
So I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Actually, this platform promised me that it would play a video for the first, second, and third place to reveal the winners. But I don't know how to trigger it. I was gonna see if I... Oh no, this is just coming back to the first question. No, we don't want that.
Let's do it again.
Right.
So we can score better this time.
No, we're not doing it again. I'm stopping this. I want to finish. Oh, maybe when I click finish. Is it?
Oh, see, now it's working, the video.
But what's
Not a
that?
video, but it's like some...
Is it playing a video?
Yeah.
No, but
yeah.
like a motion
Well, this
animation.
is the first
It's
time I've
doing
gotten
like
a
an
trophy since I was
animation.
like 7.
Oh, now I see it.
It's showing like an
Yeah,
animation here.
first place. Woo. Wow, well done, everybody.
Well,
1,380 points is super good. That's like almost all questions right.
well done, everybody, and well done, Judith. Thank you for this experience, and thank you for all the preparation and researching the tools, etc.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, took me way too long.
Well, I had a lot of fun. I hope it was the same for everybody, and I hope you learned something at the same time. And yeah, tell us if you want us to do this again sometime. We now have
This was
Yeah,
a lot of
also
fun.
with this tool, you can
Definitely.
play lottery, which that would be fun. Basically, we're just giving away money and no questions need to be answered. We're just gonna play lottery. One day we'll do it.
We can skip whole deep funding round 4 and just have the lottery.
Yeah, just play lottery for all the projects. That'd be so much fun. Oh, all right. Well, I guess you can all leave the page. I think I can reset the game, but I don't think we're gonna play this exact one again. So next one will have different question if we decide to play again. Anyways, yeah, give me some feedback if you like the platform or this software. It's called CrowdPer, and it's pretty awesome. You can brand it, like if you have a business yourself or a project and you want to play with your team. I think it's pretty fun. There's lots you can do with it. There's lots of different games you can play, like not just trivia. So
For me, it worked really good, the experience of the game. The platform itself, and like it ran really smoothly on my computer and with my internet, so I didn't have any problem. But some of the people in the chat, they did. And also, I think it was super fun to learn this way. I didn't expect to have so much fun in a trivia. That was surprising.
Thank you so much, and thank you for joining after being completely new to the community. So
I think I deserve, like, new people deserve $1 for participating.
Yeah, true. That is true. Maybe when I see you at the next live event, I'll help you set up your wallet. I don't know if maybe you have a Cardano wallet already.
Sí, I have. Sí,
Okay, so yeah, maybe we can send a welcome.
No, I was joking. No,
Remember one AGIX. All right. I guess by now, if there's any more questions around deep funding round 4, or if you have more questions now because of the trivia than before, then also let me know. If there's any questions around the trivia questions, anything that yeah.
It's I'm just I don't know how to express how I feel now. I think the trivia loaded after he got 7 questions already, so I couldn't really take part, right? But I was here behind my PC screaming the answers loud in split seconds, right? So I couldn't take part in the process, but it was quite interesting, having to learn a lot, right? So thank you for putting this up. It was amazing.
No problem. I had a lot of fun as well. And I'm actually surprised that some of the harder questions, how many people got the hard questions right. Like either that was luck or you're really read through the website.
Well, some of these guys are semi-professionals here, right? So, but it's good.
Yeah, you should all hire them into the circles.
I think we already know all these wallets, so that's an easy thing as well.
Yeah, I'll forward it to Raphael, and I think Raphael will do the transactions, I believe.
Yeah, because he's operations manager, right? So
that is right.
Yes.
All right.
Curtis,
Well,
Curtis has his hand. Did you have a question?
No, just my feedback as well. It sounds like, based on some of the feedback here, that it might be client side heavy, and so those or internet demanding, whichever, those that don't have very high quality, connection. So in the future trivia, maybe just that being, hey, be prepared with good connection internet or whatever it is, as a reminder to folks. And half joking here on the lottery bit, but it just makes me think of, UBI, universal basic income, and gambling, raising a bunch of gamblers. I'm just going to sit here and play the lottery all day.
All right.
UBI sounds great to me. We'll get there.
Clement.
Yes. Sorry, it's at raise lower hand.
Oh, no worries.
Old hand.
All right. Well, we're pretty much at the hour and a half, and we did make the promise again and again and again that we're not going to go to 2-hour town halls every week. So we are at the end of it. Unless you still have any questions around deep funding round 4, keep them coming. Jan is still here. And if not, we'll see you next week. And just a reminder that soon enough, we'll have Deep Funding Spotlight Day coming up, or online event, which you just saw in the trivia question, where we invite all the proposers to present their proposal to the community. It's not going to be next week, but I believe it should be the week after, right, Jan?
Yes. Next week,
excuse me,
or even the week after that, I think. So coming week is the last week of the submission period. And then we have the first week of the stable or the review period, which is 3 weeks. I don't exactly remember what we said about the spotlight days, if we would start already in the first week or in the second week.
I think we wanted to start in the first week.
Oh, okay. Then it's in 2 weeks.
Yeah. And if you have any topics that you want to discuss in next week's town hall, you can always let us know, either if you're on Mattermost or in the Discord channel, in the Deep Funding Discord channel, or on Telegram. or reach out via DMs if you have any topics that you want discussed. If you want to host a breakout room, you can always let us know. We're always happy when the community comes up with topics rather than us.
Yeah,
And
beautiful.
sorry, William.
No, I just said beautiful. It's been a great experience, and the fact that it's getting everybody involved and engaged in the process is really helpful and heartfelt.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rob.
All right, so don't forget submitting your proposals. We have a little bit over 1 week left. What we usually see is that a lot of proposals are coming in at the last stage, but don't wait for that. There are definite benefits for proposing earlier. You get more feedback, and if there is an issue in your proposal, we can still perhaps warn you, and you have time to adapt, which might not be the case if you're at the last moment. So don't wait until the latest moment, but we do still expect a lot new proposals coming in. Thank you. Take care.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Have a
Thank
good
you so
morning,
much.
afternoon, or
Thank
evening, wherever
you.
you're tuning in from. And we'll see you next week, hopefully. And good luck with your proposal writing process, or yeah, maybe you already finished. Then congratulations if you already submitted a proposal. We're definitely looking forward to reading. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.